What's on Etsy? A Splinter Ghost Jason Voorhees replica mask from Artist FearsomeMasks. If you want to pick up this mask for yourself or some of his other terrifying creations, I'll put the link down below to his Etsy store. Now, as this mask does have electronics, I'm just going to be a little more careful taking this off the mannequin head, and we'll just put that over there. This is now the second mask that we're having a look at from Artist FearsomeMasks, the first one being the Frostbite Jason mask, which was a really cool take. I keep wanting to say cool take. It really was a cool take on the regular Jason Voorhees mask. As you remember, though, it had icicles and some neat looking frosted effect. Here, though, we almost go to the other end of the spectrum, as we have a Jason Voorhees mask that looks like it's been crafted out of wood. As best as I can describe it, it looks like a Roy mask, the big indicator being the side triangular chevrons. But that's basically where it stops. All the rest of it, though, is this neat looking wood effect, and I'm not really sure how he pulled it off, whether he actually just kind of scratched away all the wood grain to it, but it does look like it's been made out of wood. It's a slightly softer mask, kind of like the one that we looked at before, the Frostbite mask, a little more on the softer side, and it does have the elasticized back straps here, which I have to say, like the Frostbite mask, the strapping is a little on the tight side. Now, it will fit my head, but it was a bit of a struggle getting over the mannequin head to the mannequin's head credit. Its head was a little bit bigger, so it was slightly more tighter there, but it does fit over my head pretty comfortably. Before we look at the light up eyes, I just want to show you how each of the air holes, as well as the eye sockets, have been painted in this almost fluorescent green. Actually, fluorescent green makes its way across the entire parameter of the mask as well. And even like wood, he's frayed the edges, or it looks as if like the wood itself hasn't been cleanly cut. I really like it. It gives it that mask that rustic look to it. Even like I was just going to flip the mask around, but even like the little snaps on the side look as if they've been given a faux, almost rusted treatment. Okay, so let's flip the mask around. I'll show you how everything kind of comes together. So, like the Frostbite mask, he has printed the Fearsome Mask logo on the interior, and everything here is wired up so that the middle center areas of the pupils, or at least where the pupils would be if eyes were looking through it, these will pierce a bright green, very similar actually to the green that these put in around the holes and around the eyes. It does run on 2 AA batteries, and the batteries have already been included, and there's a little switch, little activator switch that lights this up. Now, just before turning it on, I just want to show you that when wearing the mask, there is still enough available vision around like the star formation that he's got here with the wiring. You can still see around it. There's enough clearance, and also he's put the meshing in there as well so that you can't see the eyeballs when you are wearing the mask. So we'll go ahead and just switch this on, and you can see that the 2 eyes are very brightly lit up. It goes well with the fluorescent green that's been made up of the rest of the paint here, and again, it does give it that kind of wood look to it. Again, just switching that on, and switching it off. This could be something you could conceal, I suppose, in your collar if you are wearing this mask out for Halloween, and then you could just switch that on. It would probably look exceptionally much cooler with the lights off. So why don't we go ahead and hit the lights. Just before we hit the lights, why not make use of the fact that I've now got a light source coming down here, just to kind of bring out some of these details that may have been missed with having other light sources in the room here. And if I slightly tip it up, you can see how really that wood grain, that faux wood grain, really gives it that sense that somebody would have actually taken a piece of wood and crafted out the mask from there. The eyes look just as creepy, if not creepier now, with one light source coming down. Let's go ahead and cut that light as well. With all the lights off, really only you're seeing are two piercing green eyes. You really can't quite make out anything else in there. It would be neat, actually, if he had put a way to have all the other air holes, breathing holes with light-up options, but that really would be a lot of considerably excess levels of wiring on the back. I'm perfectly content in the meantime to have these really neat, scary-looking eyes piercing through the eye holes here. So the materials that he used for this mask, of course, he took a blank cast mask, and he did some nylon, some spray paint, some acrylic paint, and of course he had the battery lights. Now, if you are wondering about the lights are LED, so they should have some longevity to how long they're going to last for you. These are also handmade items, and I believe they are made to order as well. By the way, as well, you probably already know why it's called the Splinter Mask, just because, well, it's got that wood feel, that wood texturing to it. You wouldn't want to accidentally give yourself splinters. I don't think that would be the case, though. Should you wish to pick this mask up for yourself, I'll put the link down below to Etsy store Fearsome Mask, a rather talented artist, thinking outside the box, if you will, when it comes to the traditional Jason Voorhees hockey mask. It probably is rather evident here with the two reviews that we've looked at so far, the Frostbitten mask and the Splinter Mask, that he definitely is coming up with really neat ideas. Something that you can take the regular ho-hum Jason Voorhees mask, never that the Jason Voorhees masks are ho-hum, but taking those traditional hockey masks and doing something very drastically different with them. Price point on this particular mask will set you back $30. I think a really affordable price for the fact that it also does have light-up LED eyes. Again, I'll put the link down below, so if you guys are interested in not only just picking up this mask, but also heading over and just checking out his store, because he's got some neat stuff. Today we were having a look. This was on Etsy, the Splinter Ghost Mask. Don't get splinters, though. I haven't gotten any splinters yet, but it was the Splinter Friday 13th Part 5 Jason Voorhees mask from artist, very talented artist, FearsomeMasks. Also, make sure you hit that little subscribe button to this channel, as certainly we're going to have a look at some other replicas and other videos coming your way. Always got some new content coming your way, guys. So, as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.